This is problem 1.41 from Francois Tardieu's Backgammon Strategic Concepts book, chapter 1. Here's the position. We're blue, roll double fours. Our home board is in the bottom right. Look at the two top moves. I'll give you my quick observations on the two top moves, some of Tardieu's key points, Tardieu's expert analysis with feedback from XG, Tardieu's summary, and at the end of the video, I'll modify the position, which brings up a couple of questions. Here's the first possible move, making the 5 point, bringing 2 down from the midpoint, like this. This makes a 5 point, also known as the golden point because it's so valuable. It strips our midpoint. It improves our priming structure down here. And it leaves our back checker on the 24 point. The second possible move is to run our back checker from the 24 to the 16 point and bring 2 down from the midpoint, 13 to 9, like this. This runs our back checker out in hopes of escaping it safely to the midpoint or past. Leaves a vulnerable blot on the 16 point, makes the 9 point, strips our midpoint, improves our priming structure, and distracts white from making an inner board point if he chooses to hit us instead with like double twos, double fours, 1, 3, double ones. Here are the two final positions. Look at the features of each position, like the pip count, the strength of each player's board, the threats facing each player. Decide which one looks best to you and you would prefer. Quick recap, here's the before and after of the play where we're making the 5 point. And here's the before and after of the play where we're making the 9 point and running out from the 24 to the 16. Some of Tardieu's key points. If we make our 5 point, we will achieve an almost perfect attacking position against white's advanced anchor. However, white has a good chance of increasing their prime thanks to the distribution of their builders. Therefore, it will become increasingly difficult for us to escape our back checker from the 24 the longer we wait. If we do escape, we will have a good racing lead and all the assets we need, including the 9 point that we just made, to secure our blot and bring our army home smoothly over the next few rolls. If we get hit on the 16 point, white will not be able to build an inner board point at the same time unless they roll double ones, double fours, or possibly double twos, and they will probably have to give up their midpoint. Let's see what Tardieu and XG have to say. The play where we make the golden point the 5 point, Tardieu says if we make our 5 point, we will achieve an almost perfect attacking position against white's advanced anchor. However, white has a good chance of increasing their prime thanks to the distribution of their builders. Therefore, it will become increasingly difficult to escape our back checker. Even though this move gives us our best point, the 5 point, we must take our chance to run out now before white's board gets any stronger. Which is why play where we run from the 24 to the 16 and bring 2 down from the midpoint to the 9 is the top play. White's current distribution of builders makes their priming game strong and likely to become even better. Therefore, it will become increasingly difficult to escape our back checker. We need to run if we can. If we do escape, we will have a good racing lead and all the assets we need, thanks to the 9-point, to secure our blot and bring our army home smoothly over the next few rolls. If you run to the 16-point and white hits us, they won't be able to build an innerboard point at the same time as hitting us. And they will probably have to give up their midpoint. So at a relatively little cost, we can take a chance and try to escape while maintaining our structure in front of white's solid anchor. So we're going to try to escape and keep our structure here in front of white's anchor. This way, we'll be working towards two key objectives. Tardieu's summary: playing with a single back checker is an advantage, as we have excellent mobility. Since it cannot anchor, however, this checker will remain vulnerable until it can reach a safe place like the midpoint. Until it does so, make sure that we have good structure in front down here to restrict our opponent's opportunities. Keep him blocked in back here. We modify the board. In the original position, we had two checkers on the 8. White had two checkers on the 18. Now, on his 7, now I shifted them to white's 2-point, giving white a weaker board. It makes it easier for us to escape, and therefore our checker on the 24-point is not much of a liability. Now it's a toss-up as to whether we should make the 5-point or make the 9-point while running to the 16-point. Both rolls are rated about the same. I think I'm interpreting this correctly, but I might be missing something. Let me know if you agree or not, or if you have a question or a comment. All feedback is welcome. Make sure to check out Alex Eshaghian's excellent review of Tardieu's book on YouTube, as well as Sunny Florida Backgammon Club's informative series of lessons on Tardieu's book, also on YouTube.